What is up, heroes? Welcome back to yet another episode of Heroes of the Storm. Today we're going to be doing a beginner's guide for Malfurion, a ranged support who has a ton of sustain, give back healing, give back mana, give back all that shenanigans so we can really keep people in lane, especially our teammates, for quite a long time. And at only 2k gold, he is a great choice for a beginner support, and we're going to show you guys my build. So with that said, don't forget to leave a like rating if you do enjoy. If you've been enjoying these guides, subscribe for some more Heroes of the Storm guides. I will be going over every single hero, and with that said, let's hop into a game. I'll show you my build.
Balloon, grant us strength.
Okay guys, so here we go. We are now spawning in on the map Blackheart's Bay. Definitely one of the better maps for Malfurion. Now usually I'm not a fan of a solo lane with Malfurion on this lane. Okay, mid is actually really good because we have a bunch of people attack and focus down this treasure chest as it does come up. So let's take a look at our skills real quick. We have regrowth, which we just place it on a target. We can use it on a friendly target or ourselves. Does some healing initially plus some healing over time. So very good. A Moonfire, it is a slight damaging skill, plus it reveals an area and reveals a unit that it hits. Our E, Entangling Roots, is hard CC in the form of a root with, who would have guessed Entangling Roots would be a root, but a root's enemies has a pretty big range, does a slight amount of damage, not a lot of damage, but a slight amount of damage, overall pretty good. Plus our trait with D, and actually what our trait does is it allows us, oh, looks like there is an enemy Malfurion, and there's some trouble going on here, but our trait allows us to replenish friendly heroes' mana. So we can't actually use this on ourselves, but we can use it on a friendly such as this. So we're going to, oh, Malfurion versus Malfurion. Looks like the ETC is going to go and he's diving in. Now, one thing to keep in mind with Malfurion, really, his Moonfire is on a, well, it requires some mana that we can really utilize for other purposes. Gonna head down to collect some coins here, but he is sort of mana intensive, especially early on. You know, not the most mana intensive, but it's just a little bit difficult to preserve your mana when you want to be spending a lot of it healing up and making sure your teammates are alive. So you want to just be careful about when you are using that Moonfire offensively. Now, it's really good to use kind of as a utility skill on bush checking and stuff like that. This Nova may have been a little bit too overzealous. And, oh, the double Moonfire, just as I say that. Oh my goodness, what a turn of events. But anyway, we're going to go to turn in the doubloon. Sorry, my game is lagging a little bit, but anyway, we actually forgot to take our first talent. We're going to be taking Conjurer's Pursuit, which allows us to actually gather regeneration globes to increase our mana regeneration. So the more health globes we pick up, the more regeneration globes we collect throughout the game, we will be gaining some more passive mana regeneration. And as the game goes on, because of this, we will in turn be able to, you know, just regenerate a lot more mana, do some more healing overall. So super effective. Give back some, okay, perfect. So we do have a quite melee heavy team, and in this situation, this is actually going to come in very handy. Azmodan looking to really wants to fight. I'm not sure why he wants to fight so badly. We were going to place the root in front of him. Hopefully it gets him in time. Okay, it looks like it didn't. By the way, you see over here the root actually does take some time to come out, so you really want to plan it in advance. Oh man, we're taking a lot of damage, so we're going to actually heal ourselves up. And yeah, so now we have a couple options here. You can take Vengeful Roots, which Entangling Roots spawn a trend. This is the one we're going to go for a beginner's guide, because you could also take Protective Shield or Healing Ward, both good choices as well. But it's just another thing to focus on, and for a beginner, Vengeful Roots is absolutely fine. Basically what it does is spawn a little tree or a Trent, excuse me. Alright, we're going to head to the top to soak. But it spawns a Trent when we do use our root skill. So gives us another target for the enemies to have to hit, and it, you know, can do a little bit of defending here and there, but overall it's just a little bit of more utility, slightly more damage, slightly more tanking, so just a little bit of everything with that. We're going to make sure you want to collect as many health globes as possible because of our Conjurer's Pursuit. Now, looks like we got a little bit of a skirmish going on here. ETC coming in to assist. I'll let him hold that lane for a little bit. This middle lane is pushed, but it will be pushing back quite soon, as the Azmodan here absolutely insane at pushing. Now, as far as Malfurion, like I stated earlier, I do like to group up with friendly allies as Malfurion, because he is super sustain heavy, and he can really keep his teammates alive, not only, you know, with health, but also with mana with our trait. So not having a teammate near us, it really does, it kind of limits our effectiveness. It reduces it quite a bit, but It's not the end of the world by any means. So what we're going to do actually is jump onto this. This is Asmodee, maybe just a tad bit too overzealous, maybe a tad bit early. It looks like, once again, that Trent a little bit too early and coming out of my part. But we are going to get in position to heal our teammates if need be. And we're going to heal up our buddy over here. Go ahead, I'll give you some mana too. You get all the things. You get all the things. Now we can actually head up top to go for a quick gank. We do have a slight level advantage, so now could actually be a great time to go for Gankerino on this Malfurion. Now, like I said about the Moonfire, you do want to keep in mind your mana conservation when you are using that, but it's good on escaping targets. I don't mean to say, you know, don't use it, but anyway. So for the next talent, we're going to be taking Enduring Growth, which allows our Q, our main healing skill, to heal for an additional duration and obviously heal more with that. So super useful, just some healing over time. Very useful skill that sometimes people tend to overlook. Looks like this ETC is actually in trouble, so we're going to be careful. We're going to head over here, try to see if we can potentially help our buddy out, and keep in mind that we are super squishy as Malfurion. When our heal is not up or our CC is not up, we really don't have too many options for, you know, escape. We actually don't have an actual escape skill, but what we do have is heals that can potentially keep ourselves alive, keep our teammates alive, and all that stuff is the only form of our survivability. Oh, a wild Abathar appeared. There we go. Oh, take down the Abby. That is how it's done, boys. We could take another fort right now. Oh boy, good job. Okay, well, we could turn in, and that's probably what we should have done, but it's okay. Having everybody on the same page is definitely good, even if it's not the best decision for the time, but that is really awesome. So, going to keep this, make sure that our arterial is healed up the entire time. I am ready to Moonfire in this bush if I even expect anybody near, and that very well may be the case. And just going to do that for safety. Okay, so it looks like we're going to make our great escape now. There is a Falstad over there, so we're going to head over here to turn in our coins. We do have 8. We have 11. Except my math may be failing me. Yeah, we have 11 coins right now, so we're still missing 1. But, oh, we get a nice little... Oh, no. Well, we could take out some minions here, clear this wave, and get a couple of little experiences, hopefully before his tower goes down. However, that's not going to be possible. What we can do is take this camp out, which will not only give us another coin, but oh, bad timing. Okay, here they are over here. Well, looks like we're not going to be able to make that. Going to make sure to keep giving mana to our teammates as soon as that's up, because it doesn't cost us any mana. For the heroic ability, we're pretty much always going to take Tranquility. Basically, it is just a heal over time around us. All around us, and we become the area for the heal essentially. So your teammate, you want to use this when your teammates are grouped, and yeah, it's on a, I mean, not a ridiculous cooldown. It's pretty long, but it's your average heroic ability cooldown length. And yeah, the enemy team doing a real good job of actually securing some merc camps. Okay. Okay, there we go. Good job to my team. For all these ganks are very good, and we still have a level advantage. A lot of times teams will go for ganks when they are behind, and you know, they don't get the ganks, and it just puts them even further behind. Super dangerous, and you want to be very careful about that. So let's go turn in some coins, boys. We got 6 coins ready to go at our disposal. We have, who do we have up here with the coins? Okay, well, looks like we could get a couple on our own, so I'm going to ping to let them know that, hey, guys, there's not too much to do up there. We already got the fort up there, so at that point, we really want to be focusing on other things, such as turning in coins or defending, or even getting the chest over here, which is very valuable and important. So I'm going to let them know. This is dangerous because there could potentially be 5 of them here, while there is at most 3 of us. 3 of our friendly units over here. So I'm going to let them know. I'm getting ready to heal. Okay, there we go. I'm going to start popping my heal, and let's place our Entangly Roots. Like I said before, a little bit early in the Tranquility. Oh man, they did get the 5 gems, or the 5 coins rather. That kind of stinks, but we do have our team incoming right now. Gonna get ready to use our heal on anybody needed. Gonna place down our root just in case they try to escape from this way. It appears if they wish to go for the back way, they're going for the sneaky route, but we are going to heal up our Sonya if she would like that. And oh man, I'm missing all the roots today. Total fail on my part. But Tyrael taking a lot of damage. Gonna make sure to heal up whoever needs it. You know, we're not playing favoritism. And by the way, Sonya uses a different system other than mana, so obviously you can't use the Malfurion trait on it. She actually uses Fury. That's not what we're able to do. So Tyrael going to be able to turn in enough coins for us to get that. So what we should be doing now is absolutely pushing, getting some merc camps, be it neutral merc camps, you know, like a boss, or the knights down here, or just anything. And okay, so let's go. Let's just spawn the Trent here. We're about to go back anyway, so I don't feel bad about burning mana. We're going to heal up that Tyrael. You want to make sure you're healing the right target. It does take a little bit getting used to if you are kind of new to that. You might be, you know, just misclicking. But anyway, for the next talent, we have a couple of different options. But in this case, we're just going to go for a little bit extra healing because we do have quite a few melee units and quite a few tanky units on our team. So we're going to take Life Seed, which basically nearby damaged allied heroes will automatically gain the heal over time portion of regrowth. This has a 15-second cooldown. So basically, be careful over there, boys and ladies, excuse me, but basically what this does, just gives a little bit area of effect heal on a cooldown. It's pretty automatic. And oh no, we weren't able to save our buddy, but what we can do is save these coins just in time for the enemy team to arrive. So gonna get ready to, let's toss a nice little heal on ourselves. You know, we spoil ourselves, we love ourselves very much, so we spoil ourselves, and we have a lot of coins, so we are going to play it safe, and we could potentially turn in if Tyrael and ETC also wish to turn in, but well, it appears that they don't. So we're going to group up with them because, we, like I said, we're a support. We're not meant to go out on our own, do our own thing. We're just a support, little old support, and, you know, we want to support the team, so that's what I'm going to do. It looks like they are going to get the turn in, so we really, really want to stay alive, make sure we don't die, because we do have quite a lot of coins. We're worth a lot to them if we do die at the moment. Now, if I had to guess, I would say that they're over there doing that camp right now. It does seem there is quite a few of them lurking at the bottom. So I'm going to just alert that to my team. It looks like my team is they're a little too focused on the top. There's not much going on here. We could potentially get boss here, as they do definitely have, they did show some people at the bottom. Now they may be, oh, okay, so we do have some time. We bought ourselves some time because we see that Malfurion is definitely at the bottom lane right now. So they have at least one person there. So if they were to fight us, it would be a 4v5 situation at best for them, which is really good for us, and it would be super difficult for them to win. I apologize for my phone, guys. This happens all the time. I really need to find a solution, aka getting with the times and getting rid of a house phone. I do apologize for that, but they are now pushing the bottom lane, and we have a couple of choices. We could either attempt to outpush them, which would be a great decision here top, considering we would get an inner fortress, or an inner keep rather, while they would only get a fortress, because we do have the boss as well. So that definitely would have been a great idea, but it looks like that's not the option we're going to go for. So our team's going to head back to defend. A little bit late, personally, on that, and I'm not sure if we are going to be able to defend that, but I'm going to head back. I should have done this a little bit earlier, but I got a little too greedy, I suppose you could say. But yeah, now we are going to attempt to land a nice little entangling roots, if possible. Try to get ahead of them, and oh man, these entangling roots. But anyway, our team just absolutely staying alive, massacring everybody. And look at this. The enemies are so scared. They're running back into our base, ready to just jump into the towers. They don't. That's how scared they are. Absolutely scared to heck. And now, all this while, the boss did a pretty good job actually pushing down their inner structures and doing a pretty good job of that. Now we are pretty free to actually go and get these chests here, which will give us enough coins to turn in. I believe we have, yeah, we actually do have enough coins to turn in, but now if we potentially get enough coins to turn in twice. Looks like there is someone over here. I'm just gonna let my teammate know. I'm gonna actually root them in place. This is pretty dangerous because we are not really a good 1 versus 1 here. We're going to go turn in. We only need one more, so it looks like this Nova is going to get the turn in, so I'm just going to head over here to help keep her safe. And for the next talent, we have, once again, a couple different options. Since we have been buffing up the Tenacious Roots, we're going to take this, which allows it to grow even longer and to last longer, and even root targets for a little bit longer as well. So overall, we added a couple of nice little buffs to this entangling root, so you can see this range. It can block off whole paths entirely, and it's super huge, not only in the literal sense, but it could be huge in team fights, and can really turn the tides of the game. Why is he going back? I give you mana. I give you mana. Okay, I'm not sure why I think he wanted to buy a Triforce. That must have been the reason. But anyway, it looks like we are going to do a little bit of pushing with the siege camp as the... Oh, man. The monstrosity up top is doing pushing on our fortress, but we're going to get an immediate extra turn in on these cannons right here, as we should be able to. We do have 10 on Sonya and 10 on myself, so 20 total. Definitely more than enough if my 6th grade math skills add up correctly, and it appears they do. So we're going to head over to try to contest this siege camp. It appears we're able to. We do have an ETC up at top, so we're a little bit split. Unfortunate, but it's all good. We are going to be able to take out this Asmodan, and once again, we just have so many coins over here. We're going to be able to do some pushing with this siege camp. So a good way to use entangling roots is kind of to zone off your enemies. Gonna pop our tranquility, heal up. Let's pop our entangling roots over here, no big deal. And make sure we're just healing up whoever needs it. You know, we're not really playing favoritists or anything like that. We're just whoever needs a heal, you get a heal. So it looks like Sonya is, who often does get very low health, and that's okay. That's what she does, but they still have to obviously attempt to stay alive, Sonya. You still have to stay alive. Now, this is kind of dangerous because we were undermanned. We did have ETC top. It looks like he didn't want to attempt to come bottom, but we're going to head over to the turn-in point, as you do have 4 coins, not that many, but us, along with everybody else on the team, Tyrael and ETC, will be having enough to turn in, and let's just let him know that, hey, buddy, you need to turn in, ready to entangling roots if needed. There we go. Gonna back off. Uh-oh, this is dangerous. Very dangerous. Very danger. The monstrosity is coming our way, so I'm gonna start heading this way. We did get dunked on, but that's okay. We're gonna head back over here. They don't have too many coins, so it's not that big of a deal if they do get a turn in right now. What we really need is to group up. We need ETC to come with us, because that is a big problem right now. We don't actually have our whole team here, and that's really holding us back from doing anything really aggressive. So, have my heal still up, ready to go, and unsure whether to use it on myself. Okay, there we go. Gonna use it on ourselves. Give some mana over here. Gonna root everybody in this general area. Go ahead. Oh, looks like we're not gonna land that root, but uh-oh. This is dangerous. ETC does decide to show up a little bit late, so that is unfortunate, but we're gonna head back up here, see if anybody needs help. Looks like this. Alright, perfect. That worked out really well. Can we chase down this? Uh-oh, these minions are gonna knock us off the mount. As it did, gonna get ready to heal this Sonya if needed, as she's doing a really good job of chasing down these enemies. So I'm just gonna, you know, give her that little boost she needs, and there we go, guys. Able to support our team well enough. Now we can either push or get the boss. I actually think pushing is the better option here, although I pinged boss by accident. But since we are so close, we can definitely take this down. I'm gonna get ready, get back in position. We just hit level 20. We can definitely finish over here. Gonna take Serenity. This grand. Uh-oh. Rip. Oh, well. Alright, well. No, I mean, it happens. What are you going to do? We're going to give some mana back to our friendly Nova. This wave is pushing over here, so going to Moonfire this and start pushing down the core. We do have a big wave over here to assist us with that, so that is going to be a huge help. Going to pop everything just to keep them zoned out and away from us, but let's see. Uh-oh. ETC, go for the core, do the right thing, and there we go, guys. A lot of healing. We absolutely had the most healing on our team thanks to this build, and we even out-healed the enemy Malfurion. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope this build helped you guys, especially you new players. This build can apply to any level of play. I use this build at rank 7 in Hero League even, but it can apply to any level in, you know, play. And anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like right here. Truly appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new for some more Here's the Storm basic beginner guides. And with that said, thanks for watching. Peace.